I'm gonna make some coffee. So
Okay.
this is us live right here. Three people watching. All right, I'm gonna make some coffee. So I'll be your stagehand in the back, trying to stay.
Okay. I'm just gonna play guitar.
Yeah, you have 3 people watching at the moment. Enjoying the dulcet sounds of How about a Matty Diaz song?
A Maddie Diaz song.
Yeah.
The only one I know.
Oh. Well, I know you know one of her songs.
Okay.
I guess if that is the only one you know, then that would be the one.
I'm not gonna help you. Heaven's gotta help me through. I did love and word when you're at your word. I know if I won't help, I'm gonna do it anyway. I know I felt the well just to taste a little rain, causing shadows on open arms. Leave the house cold, empty and dark. I think something happened to my headphones.
Oh no. Is there no sound in there at all?
No, it just sounds like hollow.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, check your connector on that end.
I mean, I hear it through it.
Or the connector on the headphones itself. When you have stereo and it's not quite in,
Yeah.
you'll have that kind of effect a lot of times.
It sounds a lot different.
Oh, all right. Hey, wow, there's a bunch of people here. Angela Harris, Barb. Wow, are these all people here for us? There's 6 of us. Hello, everyone. This is a little different crew than the usual.
It's not the top 10.
These guys are top in my book. All right, so that was Alex on live guitaring.
Yeah, sorry, I made that a little short. You know, live stuff.
He's got to adjust right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull it over here so we both can be included in the action. Hello, everyone. I'll have it up here in the adult area. Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. So eventually we're going to talk about the Schumann Resonances. In the meantime, we're going to say hi to everyone. And Alex is going to have a cigarette.
Yes.
Yes, all right. All right, so right now I'm making coffee. We're just kind of getting settled in. What you see behind us over there, around us, is the lesson for the day. There's a lot to it. And, oh, Axe, wow. Axe 412 Productions. All right, and so we have a, this is one of the things, Alex, that's one of the things that I've taken to do. Here you go. We have a document of the chat here, so we all can say, hi, hello, everyone. Occasionally I do that. It's good to do that because you don't know if, I don't know if every single time it makes the chat, or if the chat makes the finished video. I've seen sometimes that they can show up without it, like, okay, you know, that's a thing. Well, it's not that, wrong chat, all right. I'm narrowing this down, all right, that's you guys. All right, there I am, all right, there we are, okay, all right, hello everyone, thank you for being here. I just want to show everyone, all right. Didn't know you came here, good to see you. Yeah, there's a lot of people, this is a good, interesting crowd. That's one of the things I love about doing this channel, is that I have a lot of interesting viewers that come in and people that have a lot of lively discussion to offer in the Schumann Resonances and all this stuff.
Okay.
All right. So
Let's hear it. You want?
well, what I want to do is when I'm usually doing these a live stream, and I have the recorded music, I'll play a set which is 30 minutes of Aaron mix because Aaron gives me music.
Well, 30 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm not asking you to play 30 minutes, but what I'm saying is that I play a chunk of music beforehand so that everyone can get in the room, so that it gives people a chance to, you know,
Okay.
to you know, kind of all be in, we chat. And a lot of times there's some interesting things that happen in the chat. So this one is going to be a little different. We're not going to play half an hour of Alex, but you know, we're
We're
going
have a half-hour material.
all right, well, whatever. You can, you know, you take requests anyway. But yeah, it's the first time in the chit chat. All right, so yeah, so Alex is going to play some music, and we're going to let some more people kind of get in, and you know, because it can take a while for the notification to come out, and a lot of people have said to me, you know, I didn't get the notification that it came out, so.
So we're just gonna hang out, listen to some music until we get more people in here.
Yeah, or a little bit
right.
more, and make sure that, you know, people are around. And you know, what I like to do, the other thing that I like to do is I like to chat before the before doing this, because it's like people have interesting things to ask or things to say, and
Okay.
I wind up getting in and conversations with people. So I still have some things on the lesson that I actually need to I need to work on. But
Okay.
so what I'm going to do is have you just play some music
Play
for
some
people,
music.
and let me kind of finish up what I'm doing. Let me finish making my coffee.
Okay.
I want to say hi to everyone and
Hello,
thank you all for
everyone.
being here. Yeah, so look, see, everyone has great memories of the acoustic guitar. It's inoffensive, it's wonderful. I keep telling Alex that. Everyone loves the, if you like music at all, you'll love, or if you love music, then you kind of will appreciate the acoustic guitar. Without an idiot like me talking, so. I gotta go back in the kitchen here.
If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I am spoken for. If it be your will, if it be your will, that a voice be true from this broken hill, I will sing to you from this broken hill. Your praises they shall ring. If it be your will, and let me sing. From this broken hill, your praises they shall ring. If it be your will, and let me sing. If it be your will, if there's a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice, let your mercy spill on these burning hearts in hell. If it be your will, and make us well, and draw us near, bind us tight, all your children here, in our rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill and end this night, if it be your will. End this night, if it be your will, if it be your will.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you very much. That was Leonard Cohen's
That's
song.
great. It was a little later.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen.
If it be your will.
Good. Do you know any more Leonard Cohen songs?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, great. I
Oh, yeah.
personally would love to hear one. All right. So, whoa, we have 9 people here. Wow. Hello, 9 people. Who's
9 people. 9's a magic number.
9 is a magic number. Oh,
Yeah.
and Luke Frankcock, Plasma Universe ideas are very interesting right now. There you go.
There
He's
you go.
getting right into it.
Let's talk about it.
Jackie, Jackie! Hi, Jackie! Hi, Jackie!
Is it possible for me to get some coffee, sir?
Yes. It's help yourself. It is right there. I don't want to go
get you.
over the
I get you. I guess I
the
get it.
camera line. However, I will hold this for you.
You will help me help myself.
Yes. I can dethatch you.
Oh.
All right. So in the meantime. Oh wow, Luke is not joking around. He's getting right into the
Right
into the heavy stuff.
What's the heavy stuff?
Wow, I have the plasma universe.
That was close.
Oh, Alex, do me a favor. Can you just put that so it's right on the burner? There you go. Let's be picky about it. There you go.
There you go.
That's sitting its little nut. That's how accidents don't happen.
Let me get you.
Nice. Wonderful. All right.
Alrighty.
Jackie, you are such a honey. You're wonderful.
You can read that.
Many prayers to Jackie. Yes, I can, with my glasses on. I couldn't if I... It's all fuzzy, but mostly. I got a kind of scoop, but yeah. It's white on a black background. That's as kind of... I couldn't get a better contrast than that.
Self-organizing space dust.
That's Luke. So hold on. There we go. A little better. He's talking about like dark matter, this kind of thing, which is fine. Well, like, all right. I'm not going into that. Yeah, the Thunderbolts project. Yes, exactly. Luke has clearly been reading up from the Thunderbolts project. Plasma cosmology. That's the proper, or one of the proper names to that. They call it the electric universe, but it's also plasma cosmology. So.
Jackie wants to hear more about the plasma.
Yeah.
Is that like what the sun's supposedly made out of?
Well, a plasma is a very kind of, all right, I guess I guess because I'm talking and pontificating, I got to be in this discussion. All right, so plasma it's an in-between state. It's not a thing like you could point at and say, oh, it's a plasma. It's a field. It's like a force field. Your blood has plasma. It's what kind of holds it all together.
Okay.
There is a plasma is like a force field, but they're ions, or they're protons, or whatever that have been organized in such a way to create a cloud, if you will.
Okay. Is that kind of where the electrons live?
Yeah, you know, it's amorphous, but it has an energy to it. It has like it's held together by like intention, basically. You know, you set forth it's like people describe it as gas. Like that's one way to describe it. A cloud is another way to describe it.
Yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're
in essence like.
Yeah, it's not quite a gas. It's not quite a solid. It's a amorphous field.
Science starts starting to get really weird. But.
Yeah, it's hard to describe this in concrete terms because it's not really a
There's
thing.
no concrete terms.
Yeah.
Right? Like matter doesn't isn't that what they're saying right now with the quantum stuff? Like it doesn't exist until you observe it.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the things.
And maybe we live in the plasma.
Well, it's when I talk about the field of possibility and the wave of probability. That's what that is. Right? Like you can look at it as it's all definite, it's all matter, and like, oh, that's fine if you want, right? Whatever, it's all solid or whatever. All right. You know, however, right? Like that's part
not necessarily true.
That's part of the crises in physics that they're having is that once they realize there's no matter and you keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper, like you just keep getting more and more energy, you blow shit up more, and what are you left with?
Shocker, right? Like just it's all energy.
Yeah. And this thing on dark matter, it's like they've been hunting for it, searching for it, looking for it. You know, they keep trying to, what will solve the quest for finding dark matter, more money. Let's just throw more money at it. We'll find eventually. Just how much more money do you want in the
Could
search
always
for
make
dark matter?
something up.
Right? Like, I mean, that's kind of what happens with a lot of these differentials equations. It's like they observe shit, but then they have so much math to explain it. It's like, man,
It's all made up, though.
It's all made up.
I mean, well, even
Yeah.
math is more of a discovery, but
it's operations. The math is like the values are 1 to 9, numbers are 1 to 9. Anything more than that is an operation.
oh, did you know how to count to 60 with your hands? It's a hexadecimal system. It's actually humans used to count this way. That's why we have 60 minutes, 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour.
Well, I think it's more to it than that.
No,
It's based on
that's
that.
why we have why we have a 10-digit based system is because we count on our fingers. We have 10 digits, right? But earlier cultures that got wiped out, right? But they lingered. Their system lingered because of the time. This is how they know it. They counted on 60 on their hand.
Other cultures also had 6 fingers.
Possibly.
The Sumerians they were 6 fingers, and it's like
Okay, so that's possible too, right? And here's another possibility that there were humans that thought differently, right? They still had 5 fingers,
right.
but the way they looked at their fingers is they didn't count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way they counted them was they counted these knuckles 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
And that's how and then they come over here with 1 down, so that's how they get all the way up to 60.
Right.
Because 5 times 60.
Yeah.
5 times 12 is 60.
That's like an
Yeah.
abacus is the same kind of
Yeah.
principle as that.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, some of that well, my neighbor who's a Chinaman, he was from China, he showed me how to use an abacus and a slide rule and a protractor, like, and yeah.
I don't know. I think there's just a lot more.
Well, the 6 with the Schumann Resonances, which you find,
Mm-hmm.
6.6 hertz, right? It's there's a point that it settles into a natural rhythm, right? And a lot of the measurements of the sphere of a sphere have a 6 or a 60 or something, some equivalent, 66 or something with that. That's the physical measure of the planet. That's how they get, like, pi, it's a ratio of pi or some shit. Within a sphere.
0.14.
Yeah, within a sphere you have that, like I said, the increments of the grouping of the harmonics are 6.6 hertz. So there is a natural kind of like an octave, you go to 8 and then you have the next one up, like that
Okay.
kind of a thing. So that's with music, but with the physical densities you have it's like the 6.6. And like with sacred geometry, you have things that are stable at 6, like a hexachrome, hexavalent chrome, and then you have things that are stable at at 8. Eventually they all want to hit 8 because you have a valence, but things that are 6 and 6, 6 and 6, you can equal 8, and you can do geometry with that.
Yep.
But it's 6 is the next one next to 8 that's stable. But the valences.
Yeah, there's all these funky patterns in numbers.
Yeah, they haven't found dark matter yet. It exists somewhere, but they just keep throwing more money at it. That's what I'm finding to be the case. Dark matter is the swap space of the universe. Anyone's ever done Linux? Like it's like the sock drawer of the universe. Like it's where you have all this kind of the stuff. Dark matter is where all the lost stuff goes.
Dark matter, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the big envelope, the pocket that all the
it was
lost stuff
God.
goes.
I mean, it's what they say for what they don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
96% of the universe
is they don't
dark
understand.
matter.
Yes.
Well, that just means you don't understand 96% of it. That's fine. Admit you're not God.
I mean, I don't see why that's so hard.
Dark matter
To
is the
admit.
God particle.
You know?
I think I've said that before. Dark matter is the God particle. You don't need to blow up shit to find the dark particle, the God particle. Anyway, this was not what
Do you want to go to talk about God?
No, but we do. We talk about that here. I'm not afraid to. Yeah.
Inner figure sayers in 3 thumbs too. Oh yeah.
All right. So this is buffering. The stream here is buffering. We'll do our best. You can see, Alex. You can see over there where it stops. All right. So we'll do our best here. And let me just say this. When it has buffering problems like that, the audio is usually okay. No data. All right. So it gets these error messages. That's from the internet. That's that problem is one of the problems of doing the wireless on the internet. Here. If I had real
need internet.
We need internet. Yes.
You need internet.
Oh, and here it is. YouTube is not receiving data, and so what it tells us is that we got to shut it down.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is it's going to keep jumping. All right.
That's a bummer. At least it sounds like a bummer. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well. Do you want to play another song while we're here?
I can play another song.
All right. Good. Why don't you do that? Because the audio streams. The audio doesn't have any problem. It's the video that kind of stops, but the audio keeps going.
If you say so, sir. I don't know.
All right. So Alex is going to play one more music, and then we'll kind of get into the text. The material. I don't know. Well, yeah, I will keep the lesson relatively short. We're just going to talk about the data purpose. Yeah, because it keeps buffering, and the thing doesn't want to. I'm not going to make this a long video. Keeps telling me I need to shut it down and restart it.
stop at some point.
Okay, all right, yeah, well, whenever the song is done.
No, it's done.
All right, okay. All right, we got to move on with the lesson, I think. Just on principle. All right. Nice. Okay. Alrighty, so thank you, Alex. Thank you for the music. There is currently 7 people watching. Okay. All right, so where am I? All right, so, okay. What we are looking at here, I'm coming over here to our teaching lesson. I'm doing this so that I can use the chalk on the board. All right, where am I? All right, so as a lot of people have noticed, we have crazy spikes at Cumiania, which is in Italy. These guys here, I got this right from the web page of. I didn't post it, but I have in the I'm pretty sure that in the description of the live stream, I have a little bit of a link about a discussion about CIAN, which is the Central Italy Electromagnetic Network, and these guys here. So you yourself can go and get the information. All right, but basically we're looking at the VLF. All right, so the first thing is the VLF. All right. Let me see, pick a nice color here. All right. So the first thing that we're looking at, this right here, VLF. Ooh, okay. VLF. Okay. That stands for very low frequency. Schumann resonances are way below what the range of the VLF is, first and foremost. So we want to remember, first and foremost, that these guys here that are doing this, okay, get my headset out of the way. All right, so these guys here that are doing this, they're in Italy, all right? And actually, because I have this up, let me find the, I have this up somewhere so you can see it, so we all can see it. All right. All right, I'm gonna go, this is the live data right from Cumiania, which is in Italy, so we can see their website. All right, so the first thing they show you, this is where they are right here, okay, in Italy, that right there at the top. All right, this is their antenna. This right here, it's a little Marconi antenna. It's a wire. Look at it, it's held up over there. It's in the trees. All right, so this here, the first thing that we're noticing is these huge data spikes. Okay, so let me get back to my teaching model so I can use my. All right. So. This guy here, all right, that's 15K. All right, so this point right here is 15 kilohertz. This one here is 1.5 K H C. All right. So, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Stop it. Let me find the chat. All right. Hello, chat. All right. So, just checking, making sure that we saw people here. 11 people here. All right. So, all right. So, one of the things that we're looking up. Oh, Rudy. Hello, Rudy Hernandez. Are we going to die? Hi, guys.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, everyone dies eventually, yes. Right? Did you have another question?
That was easy.
That one was, yeah, that one was easy. I love these kind of easy questions, yeah. It's like, if I have something in my hand and I drop it, will it fall?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's another one. If I jump into a lake, will I get wet? Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure you will. I can't be absolutely certain. There is, there's a 93, it's only a 93% probability that you will get wet. Okay, we'll just put it that way. There is a 93% probability that if you drop something, it will fall. There's a 93% probability that you are going to die, that we're all going to die. So yes. Hi, Vert. Oh, hi, Rudy. That was me. Yeah, exactly. So, and some of us have died a few times. Like, that's I would rather have the discussion. What happens if you die and you come back to life? I'm not talking about reincarnation, but like you get hit by lightning and you get revived on the emergency room table. I would love to have that discussion with someone. All right? How come we don't have that discussion?
I don't know anybody who's gotten hit by lightning and survived. I don't know anyone who's gotten hit by lightning.
I know someone who's gotten hit by lightning.
All
Not
I
personally, I should say.
All I know.
I read a story. All right. I don't know personally.
All I know is the telephone pole near my street that I crashed into.
Oh, wait, hold on.
When I was 18 years old, got struck by lightning.
Alex, you have a great story here. I love that story that you have.
Which one?
The one about the
crashing into the telephone pole?
Yes.
What part of that story do you love?
All right, Alex, hold on. Move the guitar down, or you can stay in the shade. That's fine. But tell this story because I really think it's a great story.
About me hitting the guitar. I mean, hitting the telephone pole.
Yeah, make the condensed version. But
the condensed version.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess the condensed version is. So basically, there's a telephone pole near my house, right? And it's a curve. So if you're not paying attention, you're gonna fucking hit it.
Okay.
Right? So I was delivering pizzas for my family. I just would be having to deliver a pizza to my brother.
When you were 18?
Yes, when I was 18.
All right, so the story starts, the one part of the marker starts when you're 18.
Correct. And so that day I was wicked pissed off. And, like, I was, like, almost wishing something bad would happen. And I ended up fucking hitting the telephone pole because I was picking my fucking nose and I was fascinated by the booger
It's part
on
of the
the
story.
end.
Yeah.
Right?
Part of the story, not paying attention.
Yeah, not paying attention, so I fucking hit the pole.
Hi, Bonnie.
And so ultimately, I couldn't tell anybody that. I told them I sneezed. And, like, so for the longest time, like, that was, like, the biggest lie I've had forever. And then, like, 5 years ago, like, lightning hit that fucking pole. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to tell everybody. And, like, everyone was like, oh, I fucking knew it. That wasn't true. You could have just sneezed. That had been something you were doing.
Yeah.
So that's the short end of
Yeah.
it gets longer, imagine that. But
Right. There's, obviously more to it. But
everything in my life is a long story.
Kind of condense it down to people so that they can recognize it,
Yeah. I hope that worked.
It's the fact that the lightning hit that very telephone pole, not the one next to it. Correct. Or why would it pick that? What was special about that particular pole?
That was the universe telling me that I had to, let go of, like, all the lies.
Yeah, it's the universe helping you with clearing. That's I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That's how I took it.
Right, if I'm not mistaken, I think we had that very discussion at that time.
Well, time to clear it out.
Yeah, that's the universe telling you to clear out, because we were talking about this 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was like maybe like 3, but like,
I was thinking closer to 3. Yeah,
it's been 5 years since I've been away.
Yeah,
but yeah,
we've been talking about that definitely for this period of time. That if you don't do it, the universe will help you with it, and it can either. All right,
you need to do it gently.
Right. Let me put it this way. People use this expression, truth hurts. Right? People use this expression, truth hurts. No. The truth is actually healing. No, what hurts is...
No, truth does hurt. I mean, it hurts because it's healing. Whatever. Yeah.
No. What I would maintain is, what hurts is the lie that you've been holding on to getting ripped away from you.
That's fair. You can say it like that.
And so either you can give it up willingly, knowing it's a lie, knowing that it's not serving me, knowing that I probably shouldn't have it anyway. You can give it up willingly, and the truth doesn't hurt then. right? When you're willing to give up a lie, something that's been hurting you anyway, the truth is actually pretty therapeutic. However, if you don't like it, you don't want to hear it. Yeah, that's
Well,
not for
so
like.
the issue of the story for me here, right, is that why did it take me 23 years to like let go of that, right?
Well, you needed to get through a lot of stuff before you were able to lose hold of it.
That's fucked up. Or 22 years, however.
You
long.
could have let go of it at the time. You could have been open and honest at the time.
Well,
right?
there was a select few people I told.
Right, fine. I mean, when you look at it now, it's not like it was that big of a thing. There wasn't really a significant reason to but you did. And then part of, everyone, the same thing. This is the process. Everyone, we cover it over. Common sense is really the ability to lie to yourself and then convince other people it's true.
I don't know if that's common sense, but I understand what you're trying to say.
It's the greatest, or it is the most common of
all
the human senses.
Yeah. It's what they call neurotypicals or whatever. Like people are just normal. They can say something that's not true and not really care.
Yeah, a divided mind. That's part of what the big problem is of people having a divided mind.
Why does it seem like it's a good thing?
Being a divided mind.
I wish I could say that. I wish I could live carefree like that sometimes. Like, for me, it feels like an awful burden to know that everything I say and everything I do is a choice.
Well, that's where part of what getting carried by the current, that's why a lot of people, folks, not just me and you, but a lot of other people will just go along with the flow so that they don't have to decide. Because it's easier a lot of times to let someone decide for you and just let it resonate with you. Or just, yeah, I agree with that, okay, and not do any research. That's a big problem here with the Schumann Resonances and this exact discussion that we have of what are you holding as true? What are you holding as being an actual fact? Believe what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. We're not to believe. I don't care. If you want to believe the Schumann Resonances as a new religion, you want to call it, you don't call it Schumannism, but I'll call it Schumannism for you. You want to hold on to these certain beliefs that aren't established as fact. They're not fact, but you hold them as fact. Whatever.
We were talking about
I don't care.
Beliefs. Everyone has a belief.
Everyone has a belief. Believe what you want. It's all groovy. It's all great. Whatever. Believe in science. Believe in God. Believe in little green men. Whatever. I don't care. It's all the same.
But you have to choose.
Right.
Do you?
Exactly. Within your belief choice of whatever you pick, you need to stay logically consistent. This is the big problem of it. Right? That's why I say I am only
Logic?
right. My part in this is to unify the part in this that's the science, that's the good science, and the part of this that's a belief, and somewhere in there is a good core to base a system of living on. Right? But to look at what's happening on here and say, well, it's data, timeline shifts. Man, come on. Seriously, come the F on.
I don't know.
Right? I mean, if you want to believe it, that's fine. Right? That's where I'm at with that. If you want to believe it, that's fine. But don't establish it as fact. Don't say it's a fact.
Well, yes, because, I feel like whenever you establish anything as a fact, you close the discussion on it.
Right. I mean, you put it in a different category. You put it in the objective, you need to prove it now. It's not that you shut the door on it. It's that, all right, well, you put it as a fact, now you got to prove it.
All right.
To me. This is to me.
All right. So this is a terrible play on words that I'm about to do, but you've been forewarned.
All right, okay.
Right?
I consider myself forearmed is forewarned.
All right. So you're saying, once you, could I say it's fact that you won't be able, there's just some things you can't prove? There is no way possible. We are incapable. We lack the physical ability, cognitive capacity to solve certain problems of the universe.
Okay.
Is that a fact? Or is that an opinion? Because like I can't prove that as a fact. I can't. Maybe we do have the physical abilities and cognitive capacity to solve everything in the universe, but we're just unable to access it, right? Which is probably where religion comes in and things like the Schumann Resonance and understanding the next dimensions and things like that.
Okay, let me feedback. It's not that, from my view, right? And I go to God on this. Well, what's your view of this on God, right?
You're not asking me that question. Are you?
Well, I'm feeding you back. Okay,
Okay.
Because I think what you had said is to solve all the problems.
Well, no, I'm saying like
Right,
the
so
thing is-
readdress